All right. All right. Let's do the check-in. This one's gonna be a little bit different. Let's get into it. It is 43 days to the target date. You could probably tell by my breathing and everything that this is different. But anyways, 43 days to the target date. It is Tuesday, March the 3rd, 2026. No training today. No training today this morning due to the fact of lack of sleep. I needed to get more rest in. All right. And the location. I'm actually leaving the job and actually had to stay after the job is done to go over a team meeting, wrap that up, and on my way to the House of Gratitude, I'm gonna stop at the store and grab something real quick and make my way home. All right. I am working on my consistency to make sure that one way or another, we're going to get these out, especially for when we take things to the next level. All right, so no training inside the chamber, and just to make sure that we're clear on that, I got up this morning, the alarm went off, and I was up, and I was a little leery based on the time that I got into the bed. But I should say, however, I'm pushing it right now, so I was gonna push and train anyway. And once I get up, I know my body very well. Once I got up, my body basically explained, yeah, we can go, but we're going to be a complete wreck for the rest of the day, and that will probably also spill into the rest of the days of this week. That's just kind of how it goes. So I made a decision to lay back down, and the time that I would normally be in the gym training, I actually laid down. I got more rest and spent more time recovering. Actually, I could tell, just being at the job today, anytime I sat down for any length of time, not that I actually have a lot of time to sit down and work at the job, I should say, but yeah, I could definitely tell that my energy is definitely different. Two things, even though I got some extra sleep, my training before I go to the job, it definitely propels me through the workday. So that's that. So just so you know, resting is vital to our training. The resting, the eating, the hydrating, all of it is important. So I manage those things to the best of my abilities. So that's the reason why I didn't train. However, let me see, for the bonus day, for the bonus extra credit that I usually do, that I do my best to do after I get all my training done for the week, I will look to get something else done, something extra done. So we'll see how that goes. All right. So let's talk about things outside the chamber. Outside the chamber, not a whole lot going on. I'm actually I'm actually right now, it's just really interesting the amount of things that are happening at once. Man, I'm, it seems like I'm out of practice. I've been here before, not here exactly before. I've dealt with things along the lines where I have a lot of very important things happening all at the same time. And I haven't felt that level of intensity, that level of pressure, um, in a while. And I can feel it. You know, and I remember, um, based on something that I was dealing with yesterday, which is one of the things that actually caused my day to cause me to get home and get there kind of late. I was working, I was doing some business with this company, and it was a simple task, it seemed like. And they were just having a really hard time, or whatever it is, or reason that they didn't accomplish the thing that, I literally paid them to do. So it was like, hey, just, just let me just get my money back so I can pay another very popular company that does the same thing that you do, because more than likely they'll do it better. Let me just get my money back. And the whole process between them dropping the ball and not getting things done, to even the process of me getting my refund, it was just so many problems. Anyways, I remember when I finally ended up talking to, I'm finally in a situation, in a position to get my refund. I finally get up to the counter. I had to go and get on the phone and deal with all this nonsense. I finally end up getting up to the counter, and this is one of those kind of third party kind of situations. So the person that I'm talking to at the counter does not work for the company that I had the issue with. They were just the middle person, the middleman, basically just dealing with the situation. And very nice lady. And I was like, man, I'm just relieved. I just want to get done with this company and move forward. And here's one interesting thing she said. You know, it's okay. You just gotta be patient. And I said, honestly, I'm actually really good when it comes to being patient. Um, I'm I do a decent job of being patient under pressure. And then on the other side of that, there's that the need to persevere and push through and apply pressure. And I'm good at that too. So it's one of those things where, I told her, I said, I have both skill sets in my arsenal. I'm really good at, if I have to pace myself or stay calm, whatever, under pressure, I usually do pretty decent. However, after I've been patient and now things need to move and things need to happen, oh man, I'm good at applying pressure and letting, if I need to let somebody know, hey, you ain't performing right, you need to get this done. You're not performing right, you need to step it up. Oh, even when it comes time for you to actually give me my refund, you probably need to go and hurry that up because I've been on here waiting on you too long. So, yeah. I think that it's important for you to have both skill sets, patience under pressure and perseverance to apply pressure. I believe both of those are necessary. Anyways, I will leave on that. I'm gonna get into the store here and hopefully the lines in here are not long, because I plan on getting in the bed as soon as possible, because I need to get into the chamber tomorrow morning so I can get on schedule, bang these weights out, man. Anyways, thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. You could be anywhere, but you are here. Appreciate that. We can keep it going, keep it moving forward, upward, through, over, under, around when we got to. God willing, we're doing another one of these tomorrow. Until then, y'all be safe out there. Hold it down.